This episode wasn't planned. Why? Because I don't have the perfect lighting. I don't have the words all lined up. I don't have the perfect setup. And it almost didn't happen. Why? Well, I realized that I did, I'm doing the exact same thing that I told you not to do in episode 2. So welcome to the Mike Belanger podcast, and today we're gonna dive into a subject that is a follow-up, I think, of last episode, and it's about perfectionism and why it's killing creativity. I have a confession to make. I've been overthinking this podcast a lot. I'm wasting my time and my energy trying to make this podcast perfect. It's difficult for me to acknowledge it and to actually be like, you know what? I've been doing an episode about stop caring, and I usually apply it in my life, but as I'm doing this podcast, I realize, wow, okay, I'm doing the exact same thing. So today, I don't have the background that I want. I don't have the setup that I want. I don't have the perfect surrounding that I want. I don't have the perfect lighting. I don't have the room that I want to be in to do this. And I realized that I've been spending a lot of time trying to make sure that everything was set up properly, that the lighting was good, that everything was, and I spent so much time thinking about this that I've been wasting creative power, like creative thinking, to actually be able to record and do what actually matters. And at the end of the day, I'm not closer to my goal to have a lot of content on this podcast that actually help you. Like, my goal is to do that. So if I'm spending all my time trying to make this podcast perfect, well, it's not good. It's not helping you. It's not helping myself. I'm wasting energy, and you don't get the content that you deserve. Because let's be honest, no, like I said in my last episode, no one cares about everything. I've been hammering the perfection of the setup of this podcast, and I've been always pushing towards more and more and more that I need. Like I need the plant in the background. I need the bookshelves to be all the. Now you know what? I'm stumbling on my words, and I'm doing it right now as I'm talking. I'm stumbling on my words, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna redo this. I'm gonna redo it. This is not good enough. This is not perfect. I have to retake it. And I'm still doing it right now as I'm talking. So you know what? For the rest of this episode, if I fuck up, I fuck up. It's just gonna be raw me talking to you, and that's it. Perfectionism, it's a trap. It's a trap that we design as high standards. And we say, okay, so if everything's going to be perfect, if everything, the setup is perfection, then I'm going to be successful. Then my podcast is going to be good. And then I'm going to be watched and listened by more people, which is completely untrue. It's not. It applies to every part of your life. It applies to everything. It doesn't matter what you do, how you apply this. It's the same trap for everyone. It just kills creativity. It kills the truth. It kills oh my god, I have a hard time with this word, authenticity. And as you can tell, English is not my first language, and I'm still doing it. I'm gonna stumble on words. I'm gonna be having a hard time sometimes to just pronounce a word correctly. And I catch myself trying to be, you know what, I have to retake this 10 times because that word, I didn't pronounce it perfectly. But at the end of the day, are you gonna understand what I try to say? Maybe my punctuation is not good. Maybe my grammar is not good. Maybe I'm placing a word here and there that is not perfect. And that's okay. It's fine. I'm improving. I'm working on it. I'm catching myself doing it. And I'm like, okay, I have to correct this. I have to correct that. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of growing, of trying to be better, to make something that is not comfortable. When you do something that it's not comfortable, of course you're going to make mistakes. And that's okay. That's totally fine. We need to focus on what actually matters. Consistency. And I'm talking today just about, like I said, just about my podcast, okay? So for me, consistency is putting out one episode every week. Every Monday, I have to put out an episode, and that's my goal. That's my consistency. You can apply this to everything in your life, to your work, to your friendships, to your, let's say you want to maintain some sort of friendship, and then you're like, okay, like I want to see my friend like every month. Apply it to this. What actually matters as well is authenticity. Being yourself. Be yourself. I talked about it in the last episode, but be yourself. Don't overthink everything that you do. It doesn't work. It doesn't serve you any purpose. Be yourself. Authentic. I'm me. I'm a French Canadian. Yeah, English is not my first language. But you know what? That's me. I'm authentic as a person who is comfortable talking in English, but I have to work. I have to think a little bit more. And you know what? It's not for everyone, and that's okay. But I'm authentic and I'm myself. You know what matters? Starting. Start what you want to do. You want to start a project, you want to start a sport, you want to start whatever it is. For me, my podcast, well, it took me a long time to actually start it. And even now, when I'm recording those episodes, it takes me a little while to start. I'll catch myself like just scrolling a little bit just before doing the episode because I'm avoiding the discomfort. I just have to do it. That's it. There's no secret formula. There's no like magic pill that you can take and then it's gonna solve all your worries. No. Just start doing what you want to do. If you want to start a business, start with nothing, with what you have. You don't need the fancy equipment. I have like a wireless mic. I have my kitchen chair right now that I'm sitting on. I don't have everything lined up. I'm recording this on my phone. With my wireless mic, it's connected to my phone, and that's it. I don't have a big setup. Why? I'm starting this journey. I'm just starting this journey. It doesn't matter. You don't need the fancy equipment. I don't need the $6,000 camera to record a podcast when I'm not even making money on it. I'm just doing this because I love doing it. And I want to help people overcome what I am struggling with and what I struggle with in my life. That's my main goal. That's what I want to do. So I have to start making content. I have to start recording it. So take this and apply it to your life. Everything in your life can relate to this. Perfectionism is something that we need to see as, okay, am I doing too much? Am I going over what it's needed? Or I'm trying to be perfect so I'm not judged, so I'm not looked upon as, oh, you're not good enough, you're not doing enough. Oh, his background and his podcast is shitty. Oh, well, his content must be garbage. We have to cut a line between creating something that is good, has good value, has good content, and will help people, and creating content or creating something just for the purpose of being perfect. No one is perfect. And if you pretend that you are, well, I can tell you something. You're wrong. No one is perfect. So keep that in mind. Start with what you have and just go with it. Quick tips. Let's say I'm editing a video. The extra 20%, I'm like editing, I'm 80% good. Everything is lined up. My message is clear. The voice is good. That's it. The extra 20% is going to take me more time to focus on than the actual important part. I'll be like, okay, well, maybe I have to make a little cut there so my voice doesn't sound too weird. And so I'm not a professional podcaster. I'm not. And I'm okay with it. Actually, I have to be okay with it. I'm learning. And this is how we do learn, by making mistakes. Another thing that can help, putting yourself a deadline. Let's say you have to, I don't know, you want to clean your car. A quick example. You want to clean your car. You look for perfection. You want to clean every single part of your car. Every single corner. I'm going to take 1 hour to clean my car. Good. Well, if you take 2 hours, something didn't work. Because put yourself a deadline. The extra hour won't really do anything. Work with what you have in 1 hour, and that's it. Put yourself some deadline. It's going to help you. Like myself. Okay, Saturday morning, that's the deadline for me to record my podcast. That's it. If I'm not ready, it is what it is. I have to record it by Saturday morning every week. That's my deadline. I can't record it later than that because I need time to edit, to make sure that everything is ready to be posting on Monday morning. So put yourself some deadline that can help with perfectionism. Don't overdo it. We think that by overdoing something, it's going to be perfection and it's going to be so much better. But it won't. Don't overdo it. Don't try to think that like, okay, if I maybe say this or maybe talk about this part or maybe do this or I should have done that. Maybe that would have been better. Maybe that would have sounded better. Or I said, I forgot to do this and that. It's okay. It's fine. If it's something that really matters, you can address it later on. It's no big deal. Don't overdo it. You can apply this to everything in your life. Don't overdo it. And the last tip, of course, I talked about it, but start doing what you have to do and what you've been avoiding or what you're trying to make perfect, but it's disguised as standards. I didn't plan to do it. It was really out of the blue. I thought about this week and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be my episode for this week. Perfectionism is not good for your creativity. It's not good for your growth. It's not good for your personal life. It's not good for your own energy. You're wasting energy on it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying to botch everything and to do things like halfway, do like half the work I'm supposed to do. No, that's really not what I'm saying. I'm saying do what you have to do, but don't try to overthink the little tiny details. Do what you have to do, be good at it, have a good base of what you're doing, but don't overthink all the details. That's it for today. All right, so I hope that you enjoyed the episode. I know it was a quick one. It was really not planned, but I think it's really important. I think it's a trap that I fell into, and it's difficult for me to go forward with this, especially in something that I'm not comfortable with to do yet. Hopefully, you learned something. Share it with a friend if that's something that helped you. And leave me a comment. Let me know if you are a perfectionist. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you next Monday. Cheers.